So, in the last few months, this Faceless YouTube channel has earned around $7,000 from uploading these simple AI finance videos. And if we take a closer look, it was literally created around 3 months ago. The most popular video on this channel has done over 800,000 views, and in total, this channel has done over 1.7 million views, which is just insane. And the interesting thing is, this channel is not the only one doing this. There are other faceless YouTube channels rising very fast in the finance niche, getting thousands of views by creating these simple AI finance videos. Now, I'm not saying you should copy anyone directly, and I'm not saying you are guaranteed to get the same result. But what I want you to understand is the workflow. Because once you know how these videos are made, you can use the same process for other niches too, like AI storytelling, AI history, motivation, business, and even educational faceless channels. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create videos like this from start to finish using 5 simple steps. First, ideation. Second, script generation. Third, voiceover. Fourth, image generation and animation. And fifth, editing everything together inside CapCut. In case you have not created your channel yet, don't worry. I will still make another video showing you how to set up your channel properly for any of these niches. But in this video, we are strictly focusing on how to make the actual videos. So without wasting time, let's get started. The first thing we need is a video idea. And for this part, I use ChatGPT. Now, don't just open ChatGPT and type, "Give me 5 finance video ideas." No, if you do that, it will just give you basic topics like how to save money or what is investing. And those are not bad, but they are too plain. For this kind of faceless finance video, you need ideas that are simple, curiosity-driven, and easy for anybody to understand. So instead of asking ChatGPT for random ideas, we are going to use a proper ideation prompt. And to make this easy, I already have a prompt pack for this workflow. I'll drop the link in the description so you can get access to it for free. Inside the prompt pack, you'll see the ideation prompt. This one is mainly designed for the finance niche. But if you want to use it for another niche, like history, storytelling, or motivation, you can edit the niche section and replace it with your own niche. So what you do is simple. Open the prompt pack, copy the ideation prompt, then go to ChatGPT and paste it in. This prompt tells ChatGPT the kind of channel we are creating, the audience we are targeting, and the kind of video ideas we want. Once you run it, ChatGPT will generate multiple topic ideas for you. Now, don't just pick any topic randomly. Read through the ideas and choose one that has a strong hook. For example, instead of a basic topic like how to build wealth, a better topic would be something like 7 money habits keeping you poor without you realizing it. That kind of topic is stronger because it creates curiosity. The viewer sees it and starts thinking, wait, am I doing any of these things? And that is what makes people click. So once you find a topic you like, copy it because we are moving to step 2, which is generating the script. For the script, I also use a master prompt from the prompt pack. So go back to the prompt pack, copy the script generation prompt, and this time we are going to paste it inside NotesGPT. The reason I use NotesGPT for this part is because it has Claude inside. Claude is very good for writing scripts that sound natural, structured, and less robotic. So inside NotesGPT, open Claude, paste in the script prompt, and then replace the part that says your topic with the topic you picked from ChatGPT. Also, replace the video length. So if you want a 5-minute video, type 5 minutes. If you want an 8-minute video, type 8 minutes. If you want a longer video, you can adjust it there too. Then click Run. In a few seconds, Claude inside NotesGPT will generate a full YouTube script for you based on your topic and video length. Now, when the script comes out, don't just rush to the next step immediately. Take a few minutes and read through it. Check if the hook is strong. Check if the intro makes people want to continue watching. Check if the points are clear and easy to understand. And if any paragraph sounds too robotic, just tell Claude to rewrite it in a more conversational way. For example, you can say, make this paragraph more simple and natural, or make this hook stronger and more curiosity-driven. This is how you guide the AI, instead of just accepting anything it gives you. Once the script is ready, we move to step 3, which is the voiceover. For the voiceover, you can use 11 Labs if you want, but for this workflow, I still use NotesGPT because it is an all-in-one AI tool. You can generate scripts, voiceovers, images, AI videos, presentations, and lots more inside NotesGPT. So for now, we are using the AI text-to-speech tool inside NotesGPT. Take your final script, copy it, and paste it into the voiceover generator. Before you generate the voiceover, make sure the script is clean. Remove anything that should not be spoken, like headings, labels, or notes. Also, make sure the punctuation is correct. This is very important because AI voices follow the punctuation in your script. If a sentence is too long, break it into shorter sentences so the voice sounds more natural. After that, choose a good voice. For finance videos, I like using a calm and clear voice, something that sounds professional but not boring. A US-style voice usually works well for this kind of content, but you can test different voices and choose the one that fits your channel. Then click Generate. In a few seconds, NotesGPT will create the full voiceover for your script. Listen to it from beginning to end. If any part sounds strange, go back to the script, adjust the wording or punctuation, and generate it again. Once everything sounds good, download the voiceover file. Now we have the topic, the script, and the voiceover. The next step is image generation. But before generating the images, we need image prompts. So go back to the prompt pack and copy the image prompt generator. This prompt is designed to take your full script and break it down scene by scene. That means it will create image prompts for each part of your story, so your visuals can match what the voiceover is saying. Paste the image prompt generator into Claude inside NotesGPT, then paste in your full script and click Run. Claude will now generate scene-by-scene image prompts. Depending on the length of your script, it may generate them in batches. So when one batch is done, just click Continue, and it will generate the next batch until the whole script is covered. Now, once we have the image prompts, we are going to generate the actual images using VisualGPT. I would have loved to use NotesGPT for everything, but for this part, VisualGPT is also a very nice tool for image generation and video generation. So open VisualGPT and choose the image generation model you want. You will see different models there, but for this video, we are using Nano Banana. Now, before generating all the scenes, you need to create your main character. If you look at channels like this, they usually have a consistent visual style. Some use AI figures, some use simple characters, some use stick figure style images. But you don't want to copy anyone directly. You want to create your own unique character. So you can ask ChatGPT or Claude to help you describe a character for your channel. You can also take inspiration from the kind of style you like. Then ask the AI to make it different and unique. Once you have your character generated, and save that image. This becomes your reference character for the channel. That way, whenever you create new videos, you can keep the same visual identity. Now go back to VisualGPT. Copy the first scene prompt from Claude, paste it into VisualGPT, and upload your reference character if the tool allows you to use one. Then, generate the image. In a few seconds, VisualGPT will create an image that matches that part of your story. If you don't like the output, don't just accept it. Tweak the prompt and generate again until it looks good. Maybe the character looks different. Maybe the background is not right. Maybe the scene doesn't match the story. Just adjust the prompt and try again. Then repeat this process for all the scenes in your script. Copy one scene prompt, paste it into VisualGPT, generate the image, download it, then move to the next one. Make sure you save everything in a folder so your project doesn't get messy. You can name the images Scene 1, Scene 2, Scene 3, and continue like that. This will make the editing much easier. Now, once we have our voiceover and all our images, the next step is editing. And for editing, we are using CapCut. CapCut is simple, beginner-friendly, and it has everything we need for this kind of faceless video. So open CapCut and create a new project. Import your voiceover first and place it on the timeline. Then import all the images you generated from VisualGPT. Now arrange the images according to the voiceover. This is where the scene-by-scene prompts help a lot, because the prompts already follow the script. So if the first image matches the first part of the voiceover, place it at the beginning. Then place the second image after that, and continue until the full video is covered. Trim each image so it matches the timing of the voiceover. If the image prompt gave you a suggested duration, use that as a guide. Once the images are arranged, the video will already start making sense. But if we leave it like that, it may look too static, like a slideshow. So we need to add life to the images. Click on each image, go to Animation, and add a simple animation. You can use slow zoom, pan, or combo animations. Don't overdo it. The goal is just to create small movement so the video feels alive. After that, add transitions between the images. You can use simple fade in and fade out transitions. Again, keep it clean. Finance videos do not need crazy transitions everywhere. Simple and smooth is better. Next, add captions. Inside CapCut, use auto captions to generate captions from your voiceover. Once the captions are generated, quickly go through them and correct any mistakes. Then style the captions so they are easy to read. Use a clear font, good size, and make sure the text does not cover important parts of the image. You can also add background music if you want, but make sure you use copyright-free music. Do not just download random songs from the internet, because copyright issues can affect your channel. Keep the background music low so it does not fight with the voiceover. The voiceover should always be the main thing people hear. Once everything is done, watch the full video from beginning to end. Check if the voiceover matches the images. Check if the captions are correct. Check if the music is not too loud. Check if the video feels smooth. If everything looks good, export the video. For export settings, you can use 1080p or 4K if your visuals are high quality. For this type of content, 4K can make the video look cleaner, but 1080p is also fine if that is what your device can handle. And that is basically the full workflow. You start with ChatGPT for topic ideation. Then you use Claude inside NotesGPT to generate the script. Then you use NotesGPT again to create the voiceover. Then you use the image prompt generator to break the script into scenes. Then you generate the images using VisualGPT. And finally, you compile everything inside CapCut with animations, transitions, captions, and background music. As a bonus, I'm also giving out an extra prompt pack you can use to generate SEO-optimized titles, descriptions, and tags for your video. All you have to do is paste in your script, and it will help you create upload details that match the video. Again, the link to the prompt pack and the Telegram community will be in the description, so you can get access to everything for free. Now remember, the most important thing is consistency. Don't just make one video and stop. Keep testing topics, keep improving your scripts, keep making your visuals better, and keep learning from what works. If this video was helpful, kindly like the video, subscribe for more breakdowns like this, and comment below which niche you want me to break down next.